So we're back again from Reykjavik and we are nearing the end. We're here today with the 7th of the semifinalists for Söngvakeppnin.
Yeah.
And I always just let the people introduce themselves.
Yeah, my name is Sverrir Bergmann Magnússon, and I'm from Skagafjörður, Iceland, and I'm a singer.
Yeah.
I guess.
What have you done musically before?
I started out by winning competition in the schools, I don't know, high schools, something you call it. I won it in the year 2000.
Okay.
2 years later I started a band called Day Sleeper, and we published 2 albums.
Okay.
And then later on I've published 2 solo albums.
Yeah.
And the last one was 2012 at the end, and it was all in Icelandic for the first time.
Okay, so you used to sing in English before?
Yeah, only.
Yeah. But since you've gone from singing in English to singing in Icelandic, does that mean you prefer singing in Icelandic?
Not really, but just because when you're publishing music in Iceland, it should actually, and I realized it later on, that it should actually be in Icelandic so that you can, get your songs to the crowd and to the people. And it's more, it's more close to your heart if you sing it in your own language.
Yeah.
So
yeah. This is your first time in Söngvakeppnin.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered taking part before?
No, not really.
No?
Never, no. I've always, because it's like a kind of a, like an execution, You're just there on stage and people are going to judge you and, go and,
But you've done it before though, on a slightly smaller scale?
Yeah, I didn't realize what I was going into then actually. It was just, I did it because of pressure from friends and stuff.
Okay.
Not on my own.
But you won it?
Yeah, I won it, yeah.
What did you sing?
I sang Always by Bon Jovi, but we put an Icelandic lyric to it.
Like with a completely new meaning?
Yeah,
okay.
Well, slightly the same meaning. My friend, he had already, composed the lyric, and it was good, so I had to do it because all the work he'd done into it.
Oh, that's really nice pressure.
Yeah.
So how come you decided to take part this time?
Well, I decided that if I was going to compete, I would want to do it with the guys from StopWaitGo. And then they actually just called me and said, like, you wanna, sing our song? And I was like, well, let me give it a bit of a thought. And then I, 1.5 hours later, I decided to go along with it. And about an hour later after that, it was on the news. So I really couldn't quit.
Like, no, I don't think I want to do it after all. So is this, the songs were released on Monday.
Yeah.
So everyone who's watching this will have heard your song.
Okay.
Is it your kind of song?
Not really. I'm basically known for singing like ballads, slow songs.
Yeah.
But I like this kind of music, so it will be the first time maybe that I've done something like this poppy.
Yeah.
On stage.
Because I get this 80s dancey kind of wham feeling from it.
Yeah.
First time I heard it, it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna fill the dance floors.
Yeah.
So,
thanks.
Yeah. So what kind of stage performance can we expect?
We're gonna have like a band on the stage. We're gonna be six guys.
Yeah.
And they all have their instruments. We're just gonna be playing and having a good time. I'm just gonna be there, in front of them and dancing around them and whatever.
Yeah. So, just a regular band performance?
Yeah. No dancers and nothing like that.
No. And you're, so they're also going to be backing singers for you?
Yeah.
Or,
yeah.
Just guys?
Yeah, just guys.
In Söngvakeppnin, all the songs have to be performed in Icelandic.
Yeah.
Is there a chance that this one will stay in Icelandic if you should win?
No chance at all.
So it's going to be in English?
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's kind of an English language song, isn't it? The melody.
Yeah, they wrote it in English, and it's gonna stay in English if we get through to the big stage.
So it's literally been translated to Icelandic for
this thing. Yeah.
In Iceland, there's this huge interest in Eurovision.
Yeah.
I think everyone watches it, even though most people won't admit to at least liking it much.
Yeah.
How about you? Did you grow up in a family who watched Eurovision?
everybody watches Europe because there's just like the summer is coming and everybody just has a barbecue and you just watch Eurovision and you make a bet, where Iceland is going to fall, we're going to be 1, 2, 16.
Yeah.
We usually go for 16. That seems to be our place, and
it's
everybody.
there.
Yeah, so everybody just. I think everybody watches Eurovision in one way or the other. Maybe not the Icelandic competition as much as the real thing.
Okay.
That's what they always focus on. It's the main event.
So Eurovision is bigger than Söngvakeppnin?
Yeah,
Here.
I would think so. Yes, definitely. Yeah.
But do most people vote in Söngvakeppnin? Are people part of deciding what song's going to go for Iceland?
I think so, but I think the biggest crowd is probably the young people.
Yeah.
Like from the age of maybe 5 up until 19 or something.
They've all got phones.
Yeah, and they want to use it.
Yeah.
And then their family has to pay for it. So.
Yeah, I guess you know much about that.
Yeah.
But having not followed Eurovision maybe, but having watched it, do you have a favorite entry?
In the Eurovision of all time?
Yeah.
Like on the big stage as well? Yeah, I think Euphoria was
okay.
Because she had already won it before the contest and it was a great song and it was just, she had already won it before.
Yeah.
I think
most people assumed she was going to win already from the first time they heard it.
And then of course the Olsen brothers.
Yeah.
They were cool.
Yeah. I actually got to interview them in Düsseldorf.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Seemed to be like basic guys. And like that.
They were really, really cool.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Icelandic entry as well?
It's kind of hard.
There's so many good ones.
Yeah. But I know them all, so it's kind of hard for me to do because then they'll be pissed off.
Everyone else has answered this, so
I'll just go with I think Jóhanna.
Okay. Yeah.
And Selma Björns, of course, because she had great dancers with her, and she's also a good singer and a dancer. So.
Yeah. Well, you picked the 2 best placed. So,
of course.
Yeah. No, but I think they should probably both have won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, no, I'm forgetting the main event. Of course, was the one from where I'm from in Iceland, Skagafjörður.
Yeah.
It's Eitt lag enn. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good song.
Of course,
yes.
that's my most favorite.
It's
entry.
on my half marathon playlist.
Yeah. Nice.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
But I think all the fans agree that at least in the '99, Selma should have won.
Yeah.
And I think Jóhanna Guðrún would have won any other year if that hadn't been for Alexander Rybak.
Yeah, he
was also so obvious.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. Yeah.
And us being a Norwegian site, do you have a favorite Norwegian entry?
Not really. I can't really remember. Oh, Rybak, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, with the fiddle and he was cool, and he seems like he's been in Iceland singing in concerts, and seems like a cool guy. So yeah.
He's been working a lot with Jóhanna. Actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Both in Norway and here.
Oh, great.
But outside this competition, what kind of music do you listen to?
I'm a big Bill Withers fan.
Okay.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
And Jeff Buckley also. But he only recorded one album.
Yeah.
So it kind of stops there. But
You played that a few times then?
Yeah. And then Bill Withers is like my biggest idol. All those guys like Marvin Gaye and Al Green and those guys.
The old guys.
Yeah.
When you're not busy preparing for Söngvakeppnin, which you have been today, you just finished recording the song.
Yeah.
What's your life look like?
I start out in the morning. I have a radio show on FM 95.7.
Okay.
With a girl called Erna Hrönn.
She's cool.
Yeah, she's competed in this competition a lot of times.
She's been backing vocalists a couple of times in Eurovision as
well. Yeah. And then I also have a computer game show.
Okay.
Just talking about video games. I've done that for 11 years, I think.
Okay.
Then I also have another TV show about basketball.
I thought you played as well, don't you?
Sing.
No, you play basketball.
Yeah. Just casually.
Okay.
I'm not
No, I saw an article in the newspapers about this interesting football team. No, the basketball team where everyone's called the same.
Yeah. We made that one. It was a good team.
Yeah.
A lot of conflict on the court, though.
Yeah. You have heard the other songs in your semi?
Yes, some of them. Not much. I don't want to listen to other songs and think too much about this being a competition. You know, what happens, happens. I'll listen to them afterwards, maybe. I don't want to be like, your song is better or worse than mine or whatever. Let's just see how it goes.
Yeah. But just looking at the names.
Yeah.
Without thinking about the songs, perhaps.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone has an advantage over the others?
No, not really. Maybe Volhardt. I think. Yeah, they're big favorites because there were a lot of people in Iceland when they competed for the first time thought that they should have gone through. They want to see them in Eurovision. Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if they would actually go just because of who they are and the name. And
they've also got the kiddie vote.
Yeah, well, let's see about that.
Because that's the answer a lot of the others have.
Yeah. But I think that would depend on the song because children will pick up on the good songs like they've always done. So it doesn't really matter who are performing them. It's just how the song is. Because kids are really smart these days.
And just finally, we're of course assuming that you're going to win the whole thing and go to Copenhagen and be a great success. Okay. But if you shouldn't win, what are your plans for the near future?
Regarding music.
New album on the way?
Yeah, definitely. New album this year for maybe this fall. Yeah, that's about it. Just play a lot and have a lot of fun, you know, doing it. Yeah. So just basic music-wise.
Great. As I always do, of course, I'm going to ask you to sing.
Okay.
But before we do that, I'll just say thanks a lot for taking the time to talk to us, and best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm going to do a song from my album that I did in 2012, verse and a chorus, and I think I remember it, not quite sure though. Þegar ófært í huga mér, ég hefst ekki upp, og ef vonlaus vafra ég jú þá held ég ástæðan alltaf þú, því þú heldur mig fast og hendi mig svo í hylinn á ný eins og flækingi en ég fer ekki neitt, þó að blóð, svit og tár eftir öll þessi ár að fara með mig, ég fer ekki neitt. Því hjarta mér finn að ég verð alltaf þinn og það fer alveg með mig.